Alright, so mainly I recommend going into yeah. You go into a friend session. Okay, so first you're gonna need you're gonna need to be like the CEO of your own company or whatever. So hopefully you've gotten enough money to at least buy, the cheapest office or something. I don't even know if I can see. Shit, I don't even know how much this costs anymore. It was like $1 million gold. $1 million. Anyway, you hold the back button, or I think it's still select on the PlayStation controllers, and then you go down to the Secure Serve option, register as your CEO. That's if you've left the game. If you just bought your company. Alright, so once you've registered as your CEO, basically what you're going to be doing is these VIP work. I can't do it while I'm in the apartment, so let me go out here. Okay, so now that you're outside, basically hold the back button or select button, go to your Secure Serve, go to VIP work, and then so the best one is Headhunter, best one, and then basically you're gonna get a 10-minute cooldown, so you'll be able to do one of these other ones. I'll show you that here in a second. So first I'm gonna show you the helicopter I got, because I freaking love this thing. Okay, so I really recommend getting a helicopter for the things that I'm about to show you. They make it so much like this is basically part of it. You want a helicopter, which the buzzard is probably the best one to start with, and then so I got this thing, the Savage, after doing my little thing I'm about to show you, I guess, this VIP work stuff. Say here's the helicopter somewhere. This for 2.5 million. And then let's see. Buzzard's 1.7 million. So I mean, before you can even really do what I'm doing here with the 100k in 40 minutes, you're gonna need to have spent some money already. I mean, you can also do this really fast if you have like a couple of friends to help you with this. That'll be possible, but this is for solo purposes. Okay, so we get in the helicopter. So now you're gonna hold the back button again, do your VIP work, and start with so now people are gonna show up on the map, and you go kill basically. No matters what orders, as if you have other people in the game in your little CEO company thing, they'll get stars too. You all get stars whenever you attack one of these guys. So if you don't know why you're getting random cops, that's probably why. Alright, so that pretty much only took me 4 or 5 minutes to complete, and it gave me $21,000. It would probably go a little bit faster, say if you had another friend in a helicopter. And then another thing you can do, if you've purchased the buzzard and you go into the Secure Serve thing and you go to the vehicles, there will be a buzzard, says free or whatever. You hit request a buzzard, this will spawn like right next to you basically. So I mean, watch out if you're on a street, people will run into it and it weakens it. Kind of sucks because people are retarded, but if it blows up, it'll respawn after like a minute or two. So that's super useful after you've purchased the buzzard, of course. Or like your buddy could even fly around in that one while you fly around in the one that you call from Pegasus. So like I could spawn this buzzard here. Say like it spawned right there. Cause this is the one that I've called Pegasus for this attack helicopter I'm in. So I'm a badass like that. You have 2 helicopters at the same time, yeah. Alright, I want to blow this one up though, cause if it's blown up and you call the next one will be in mint condition. So I don't want to just leave it there in the street and have someone run into it. But basically, back into the secure the VIP work stuff, you've got to wait. So it says 3 minutes 30 seconds. You basically have to wait 5 minutes after you've done the Headhunter thing. So now the Headhunter has 8.5 minutes. That's because it starts it's a 10-minute cooldown on the work that you just did. It's a 5-minute cooldown on these other ones. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to start up the Sightseer one. And this won't really matter how many people are in the game. It's just going to be the CEO guy going and grabbing these packages. Basically you'll start this one, and then by the time you finish this one, the Headhunter will be off the cooldown. You can start it like immediately after, and then that starts. You'll have like a few minutes before you can do the Sightseer one again, and basically it starts a loop. I'm about to show you here once this cooldown's up. Okay, so now the cooldown's up and I'm gonna start Sightseer. Now basically this gives you a mission in your phone. Pull it up, you start doing this hacking series thing. And it'll give you a location on the map to go get it. Lucky me, it's all the way out in bum nowhere. And then essentially you gotta do that 3 times. Then it'll be over. Normally it only takes about 5 minutes too. Let's see how it says other players in this session have been alerted. This is why I like doing these things like solo. And I didn't know you could do this outside of a public session. This is a close friends session. So only your friends can join this. There are still some of the VIP works you can't do because there aren't other people. You still have to be in a public session for them, but the main 2 that I do, you can do alone. This one's fun. This one reminds me of lockpicking in Oblivion. Only 10 times easier. It's already been 5 minutes I've been doing this one, but the cooldown on Headhunter was at 8 minutes. So I'm still making pretty good time as far as keeping this cycle of the VIP works close together. Yes, with the two times, keeping them in sync. Whoops. Alright, so that took me about 7 minutes. About $23,000. Now I'd recommend getting back into the city before you start the Headhunter. Otherwise it's gonna spawn them all the way out here, and it spawns them really far. Whereas when you're in the city you can complete it in like 3 minutes. Let's see if I check the VIP work thing now. So those are on like 5-minute cooldowns. The Sightseer one I just did, it's on a 10-minute cooldown. And Headhunter's available right away. So basically I'm trying to get back into the city so that they spawn in easier locations. This is probably a good area to start it. Perfect. 2 of them spawned right next to me. So this literally took me like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to complete. I got 21,000 for that again. We gotta wait for that to go away. Winner, yay! Alright, so now you gotta check your VIP work thing again. Alright, well, let me do it for a second. Choose some criminal work. Alright, so can't do Sightseer for another 5 minutes still, because I did that too quick. It's literally the same cooldown as that usually doesn't happen. Alright. Alright, so it's ready again. So we get to hacking in a video game. Alright, so yeah, basically you do this a few times to complete the Sightseer. This time I think they all spawn close enough in order for me to complete it in 5 minutes. So that way I can start, I think I can do Headhunter like right after this. And that'll help quite a bit on the time. So yeah, you can really get your time down on this to do it really quick, but you're limited to how long the cooldowns are for each VIP work you, so like the 5 minutes and the 10 minutes. So I got 22,000. For that one, took like 4 or 5 minutes. Alright, and so now I kind of want to get back into the city again, this way. Yeah, it's all RNG with the spawns. That's why these are the best ones to do, because if you do the other ones, you get paid less, I feel like. You definitely don't get 20 grand for it. You'll get like 17,000 for stealing a police car or something. And then that takes forever to do, yeah. Yeah, I can start Headhunter right away. I just want to get back into the city again. I got this one to spawn. Yeah, I don't think it really matters which one you go after first. I mean, it's smart to get ones. I guess if you're tactics, you'll understand which ones to go after first and in which order, but it doesn't matter. Say it's way faster with friends or something, so that's the most tactical advantage you'll get. Alright, so I just made the 21,000 to break the 100k mark with the 108,000. My recording timer's at 43 minutes. I'd say that's an effective 100k every 40 minutes.